PLASMATRON 9000. We have a brand new weapon in Save the World, so obviously we're going to be doing a review on it. But what exactly is this weapon? It is a short-ranged automatic energy pistol with a moderate fire rate that shoots expanding rings of plasma. Shots pierce enemies, so it sounds good, but looking at those damage stats, I'm really not expecting much, because that is significantly lower than what I believe is the best pistol in the game in the last word at the moment. We've got 570 crit hit damage though, and we also don't have magazine size, nor do we have a reload speed. We actually have heat capacity, heat generation, cooling speed, and overheat cooldown, and so these are brand new. I believe it's going to work very similar way to how Rosie works, or the mounted turret, whatever you call it. So it's just going to keep shooting and shooting. If you take too many shots within, say, a 5-second period, it's going to overheat and you have to get a cooldown. That is how I think it's going to work. So the build I've gone with this is energy, obviously, it's locked, but they're all legendary. We've gone crit damage, cooling rate, crit damage, and critical rating. I have no idea how this is going to work. I actually done really big tweaks to my pistol hero build as well, which I'm going to show you right now. So my pistol loadout, I've got Make It Count Plus, just to increase our crit damage, preemptive strike to do more damage against those full health enemies. We have plasma arc this time, just because it's an energy weapon, so it has a 20% chance to zap a nearby enemy, just for pretty much half of the damage we've dealt. Hip shot to increase our pistol damage, and then Blaze of Glory, so phase shift, also increases our pistol damage. Now here is where I've actually made tweaks. I've got Startup and Mad Tidings in this build, so after I believe 50 shots we're getting 75% extra damage. So if I'm correct, there's no actual magazine size on this, it's just however much energy ammo you actually have. So after those first 75 shots, first 50 shots, sorry, we'll be getting that 75% damage buff permanently unless we switch weapon. That is how I think this is going to work. I'm not 100% sure, but looking and reading, like looking at the stats, reading how this works, I do think that is Startup and Mad Tidings will work in this. So we're going to get this into a mission and just see how good this new weapon actually is. So we've just hopped into a Midish Twine mission, and I just want to, yeah, there isn't actually an ammo cost on here, so I don't know how much ammo this is going to use. As you see near the bottom of this, say, links, we've got an ammo cost, which is 1, but with this there's absolutely nothing to do with ammo cost. Maybe ammo cost is heat generation? I don't know, let's look. We're on 0.53. Oh no, it's just 1. Oh, wow. It's like the Raygun. Let's have a look at that. Not a ton of damage with one shot, but I think if we can just get a good train. Oh, wow. Okay, if you can train enemies, that looks great. I think we could double hit enemies here. I think we are. If I press reload, normal. Nope, there's absolutely no reload on this, so it's just your magazine size is 3000 maximum. And then obviously you can get more ammo in missions or craft it. So we're doing 17,875 damage. We'll take one shot. It's 18,000. Okay, we're actually increasing. So after our 50 shots, we'll be doing a 75% more damage than we initially were, unless I start switching, just opening my build menu or something, which I probably will do about 50 times in this, and then be like, why am I not doing as much damage as before? But oh well. Let's just start this mission then. Ah, it's very... Oh, no. Yeah, I think you definitely have to crit. Does it pierce through floors? Where's this enemy? Let's try and find this smasher. Try and locate it properly. Keep shooting through there. See if we can get it. It's here, ain't he? I don't think it can... I'm not sure. I thought it could pierce. I know it pierces through enemies, maybe not through walls. So let's just see if we start this. And let's see... Actually, I'm going to try and find an encampment. Is there one nearby? Might be an encampment nearby. Usually take forever for me to find them though sometimes. Oh well, we'll find an encampment, we'll find some big hordes, and we'll get back to that. I really just want to do a smasher test, like, straight away. I feel like I might as well do 50 shots before though. Oh, that fire rate's pretty nice. Right, let's just do a smasher test, here we go. Looks alright. Oh, just got me. It's got a good fire rate, so we usually do less damage with a good fire rate. Ah, it doesn't pierce through Riot Huskies, which is kind of annoying. I thought it would have. It's doing okay. It's a very weird and unique weapon, though. Like, this is, when I read this, when I read the patch notes yesterday, this is exactly how I thought it would be, just really slow firing rings like this. I can't think of it any differently. Right, you definitely can't go through there though. Yeah, you definitely can't. Should have got my damage buff by now, I'm sure. We started on 16,000 damage when we came in. We are on now 24,000, so we're getting 8,000 additional damage just because we've shot a few times. Module over here. Any more encampments nearby? There is not. I don't see any. Oh, there's one encampment to the west of the map. That's about it. 2 encampments. I just saw a second one. Another smasher. Oh, come on, we can surely get through him. No! I don't know why. He seemed to not crit at all at the end there. There we go. We eliminated him finally. The damage is quite good on this. A lot better than I initially was expecting. I say that as I miss all these shots because I'm hitting the actual... There we go, finally got through it. He's, I don't know, very 50-50 with this weapon at the moment. Some husks down here, they're probably under the ground. Right, gotta get some more modules, gotta hopefully get to an encampment as well. There we go, there's an encampment. Let's wake it up. Just shoot one guy there. There we go, we're gonna wake him up. Let's see how quickly we can just melt through an encampment. Just gonna absolutely spam fire. I wanna see what this cooldown thing is as well. If I fire too fast, is there some sort of overheat? It doesn't seem like there's some overheat at all. You can just kind of spam it without it. I thought there would be like, after 10 shots, you'll be overheating and you won't be able to shoot. That's a weird one. Really strange. Maybe I didn't really need to invest the legendary perk in that cooling rate. Or maybe the cooling rate is the reason why I can just spam fire. I'm just unsure with how that works because it's the first weapon with that. Alright, I definitely can't pierce structures then. Well, the encampment was pretty fun. What's our damage we're getting? 24,000. I think that's the maximum we can get. Let me just see. 24,417. Oh no, 24,534. We're still going up. What is the range on this? Let's get... How many tiles are we? I don't know. Well, let's get another tile forward. We don't really need to get perfect with this with our damage. We just want to see the range on it. How many tiles is it? Okay, there we go. It is 1 full tile, 2, 3, around 4 tile range before it just vanishes, which I guess for a pistol's alright. You never really use pistols at long range, so that's kind of fine. I'm just thinking, oh, I was just going to say, does it set off exploders? That's what, oh, don't throw exploder. Oh my, this, I tell you what, it doesn't set off exploders. That is really cool. Okay, wait, it's blew up then. I don't know why. I think it blew up because of our perk, actually. The last perk. Where it kind of like chains to nearby enemies. Maybe that's why. That one. That perk that just procced on crit. Chains to nearby enemies. Maybe that's why it set off. So the actual shot itself doesn't set off exploders. But its 6th perk does. Okay. Again, though, this could be very good just shoot through tunnels. As I think prioritising the Sploder will be better though, just be so those bomb things don't actually hit the Sploders. They're dying already. Then again, they could still hit the propane tanks. I'd never really suggest shooting down tunnels, but this could be a very good weapon to shoot down tunnels with. Melting through my ammo so quickly. Oh, I've just realised it's an automatic pistol. I've been tap firing it this whole time. It's automatic. Wow. That is the fire rate. Whoa. Okay, that is pretty fast. But look at my ammo. I've burnt through like 200 ammo already, and I'm very low on energy ammo. Right, that's the highest we can get, 24,768 per one. Obviously, you can increase that with your survivors. But that's the highest I'm getting at the moment with our 75% damage buff. Still very good though. What else have we got? Come on. How many shots? We need a crit. I want to see how much damage we're actually getting on these crits. Oh, wow. That's a ton of damage. Not enough to one-hit them. Like, loads of pistols do have the ability to one-hit when it comes to just any normal enemies like this. But, again, this is doing a ton. Look at that. Wow. Never mind. I take it back. We can one-hit. Where we need a smasher. Ooh, another module. Quickly get that. We need another smasher. Where are they? Don't think we're going to find one. Alright, I'll just clip it here. And then we'll find a smasher. No luck finding a smasher just yet, but we're going to do this first defense just now. I don't think many husks will spawn. Yeah, there's not many. Could get some good damage numbers. There we go. There's the crit. I believe that was a crit anyway. Maybe it wasn't a crit. Because we didn't get the projectiles. I didn't notice them. Yeah, that does a ton of damage. It really does. Still though, I would prefer other pistols, but this does pierce as well. It's kind of, it reminds me of the Ghost pistol, but like a significantly better version of it, but without the range, because Ghost pistol has a ton of range. Here we go, smasher time. Come on. Not that great against smashers, I gotta say. But I don't, this isn't a weapon I think you're meant to use on smashers. It definitely feels more of a horde clearer. Like quite a few of the, if it pierces, it's more or less a horde clearer. Look at that. It just doesn't get that damage off. That last perk really helps when it comes to hordes as well. Shoot, just, if you see a line of enemies, you shoot at them. It pierces. It's just going to do a load of damage to those guys there. It's going to get that projectile on the crit. It's going to, when I've got, what's he called? Cyberclops in support. He's just going to be just chaining, as we saw. That's why this guy's low, because he chained some damage over there. Get this stuff, why not? Now let's just say, I've definitely done over 50, right? He's 100% 24,000. If we phase shift, obviously that's going to go up to 28,000 just because of who we have in our support. Right, we've got just under 2 minutes now before we do the actual defense. There we go, just about to start, and it's all from one spawn, which is kind of easy. I don't think many husks will spawn though. Actually, let's just gotta test. It's very good if you want to shoot through multiple enemies at once. Doesn't necessarily do a ton of damage, but it's definitely good in those hordes like that. Very good. Come on, more enemies like so. There we go. Get a bit more damage off there. Oh, a blaster! Wow. Whoa, the Sploder just like died within the chain or whatever it was. It actually, okay, it's only smashes where it seems where it doesn't do a lot of damage to. I think against blasters and all that, it's still very good. But look though, it doesn't detonate propane tanks, which is like the perfect. I can't think of any other weapon that doesn't do that. Maybe the Ghost pistol. I don't know. Off the top of my head, I don't think of any other weapon doesn't set off propane tanks, which is very nice to see. So yeah, just shoot it down those trap tunnels, but do be careful that you don't crit though, if that's possible for you to not crit. Here we go, mini boss. Trap vulnerable, right? Never mind. I was going to shoot him, but there's no point if he's trap vulnerable. No. Forgot about the range. I want to see these. Oh, there's no point going up there. Where are these other enemies at? Here's another blaster. We haven't really reloaded. I still don't know who shot the blaster. That's quite nice to see. Oh, wow. I'm very bad at leading my shots. Especially when it's projectile like this. It's very weird projectile, because it just expands as well. Bye, blaster. Wow. It is very fun to use, I've got to say that. Very fun. Oh no, I fell down. Get back up. There we go. Put me some health as well, why not? Nearly out of energy ammo, which is so annoying, because I have no bacon to craft any. It's just, it definitely is like the Raygun from CoD Zombies, back when that was still popular. There you go. It just, yeah, you do melt through every enemy but smashers. Look at that, 2-shotting takers, 1-shotting these guys. You got to get the crit obviously, but still, that is a ton of damage. I'm just gonna put a turret up here. There we go. Get some good loot for myself and plow through these guys. Look at that. Just, it doesn't set off Sploders. The only thing that's setting off these Sploders, when it is my fault, is that last perk. Like that. I don't even think that was me that did that. I think that was the Jingle Jess. Damage numbers aren't the best. There we go. Doing decent here. Gotta get through that. Come on. Oh, we do a lot. We do a lot. It's great. 50 seconds left. Oh, look at the. It's just, I don't know. It's really fun. It's just an automatic pistol. I thought it was semi-auto. Oh, come on. Nearly done. Yep, doesn't set exploders. Very nice to see. Oh, come on. We're almost done here. No, the takers. Tell you what. Right. Oh, he got me. That's a shame. And just like always, come on. I'm guessing they've got highest combo. Oh, yeah, by a mile as well. I'll tell you what. I really found that weapon quite enjoyable. So summing up that weapon, I found it quite enjoyable towards the end. I wasn't a massive fan at the start looking at the damage and all that, but it is a fantastic weapon to clear mass hordes at once. I like that last perk where you crit and a load of exploding balls just go out. That is very good. I also love that it does not set off exploders. I still can't think of any weapon that doesn't set off exploders. If you do know a weapon that doesn't set off exploders, please let me know, because I don't know any other weapon. The only part that did set it off was that if we get that crit, those projectiles go out and they explode and damage those exploders. But I did really like it. It did well against the blasters. It did well against takers. The only one really I'd struggle with was a smasher. But yeah, like I said, it is much more of a horde clearing weapon. I also want to try this out with Crackshot or Crankshot. I'm not sure what he's called. The Nutcracker skin as the main with, I think it's Mad Tidings Plus, because you'll be getting a bit more damage. I think that could be another good build for it. I do think Beetlejuice as a main is the best for it, but again, if you don't have Beetlejuice, you could try one of those other ones. So we got up to 75% additional damage as well. There's no magazine size, which is kind of unique as well. Do quite like this. We're probably going to get more weapons like this with the whole heat thing, but it didn't really seem to overheat or anything, so I'm not sure if that cool reset or whatever it was perk was actually doing anything, and maybe we need to properly test out a bit more, see someone who doesn't have that perk upgraded. Would like to see how those perks work, but I am going to leave this here. Do let me know what you guys thought of this, and as always, thank you for watching.